Oh boy. Oh boy. Hello everyone. It's me, Zachman103. How is everybody doing? I hope everyone is doing well. Hello to JDB. Hello Nightbot. Hello Seribot. Hello Chi. Hello Rainding. Hello Will, who resubscribes at tier 1 for the 35th month. Hi Will. Hi Todd. Hi Mel. Hi Vigo. Hello lurkers. Hello anyone watching this back on Zachman103 Archives. You might have noticed that check-in said 1 for a large majority of people. I can explain why that is the case, and that is because Zach did noops. Zach did noops. To explain, let's use Rainding as our example here. Reason it worked for Rainding is because he has the normal, he's got the check-in as check-in on this back end here on StreamerBot. Why didn't it work for Mel and Todd? It's because I put the wrong thing in. And the value is wrong. I'll fix that up tomorrow. That's a me thing. The persistent goal is check-in. Its value is 1, even though I'm pretty sure its value should be 0. I can't remember how the actual thing works. I might need to go in tomorrow and do a proper assessment. Fun, but that explains why check-in has reset for everyone. If only I didn't get that blue screen, huh? If only I didn't get that blue screen. Hey Zach, guess what I'm going to be doing after today? What? What are you going to be doing after today? I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real, chat. I'm gonna be real. After Saturday's Rainding stream, I've just checked out for mentally with a few things because I was frustrated at myself for being frustrated at games and then taking away from people's experience during Rainding stream. That wasn't fun, and that hurt everyone else around me, and it was me that was being an idiot. So that's all on me. And I had no one to blame but myself for basically how did I explain it to how did I explain it? I felt as if I was a thief of joy after Saturday. So I was very filthy with myself on Sunday and still very filthy with myself this morning and even into the afternoon. So I'm not too happy at the moment with myself, and some hard chats with my family also just contributed to it. It was constructive. Let's not get it twisted. It was constructive conversations, but man, it was just difficult. I hate being Zach sometimes. I hate being me, but I'm the only me I got, so I gotta be nice to me, but at the same time, boy, me can be stupid. That's just putting it nicely. But y'all aren't here for a pity party. Y'all are here to see some shiny hunting. It would help if I opened the projector up. There we go. And so we shall go and get some shiny hunting underway. It is us continuing our Charmander hunt, except for one thing I have to mention as well, just quickly, because if I don't, I'm going to forget, and we're all going to be worse off for it. So, let me just quickly explain. Schedule for the week. Why am I doing this first? It's my last streaming week for a month. This is the last week of streams for an entire month. Wisdom Tooth removal is happening on September 12th, but I need to do a few other things behind the scenes before then. And also, when you look at the calendar, it really makes no sense to stream on the 8th or the 11th. 2 streams next week makes no sense, especially when going into surgery on the 12th. So this is my final week of streams until both heal from having 3 wisdom teeth removed, which once again, thank you all so much for supporting me with the bills for that one. That was very appreciated, and I very much enjoyed. I very much appreciated and enjoyed the fact that people were as supportive as what they were. Enjoyed is not the right word there, but you get what I'm trying to say. So it's going to take about a month to heal from that, and in between that as well is PAX Australia. So if you go on to PAX Oz, I'll be there on the Saturday. You can say hello, but I'll also be in Melbourne for a few days before then as well. Not going to visit a retro game store though, because the retro game store I wanted to check out closed down earlier in the year. I kind of want to. I'm gonna pause check-in. I'm gonna pause check-in. I'm gonna pause check-in tonight. I got it wrong. It's on me. Where did I? How did I do this? There we go. I'm gonna pause check-in. Just gonna pause redemptions on check-in today. Because it was fixed, or I assumed it was fixed, and I broke it. That's on me. Okay, now we'll get into some shiny hunting, methinks. Because if I talk about another negative thing, it's going to be sad, but I also have to catch back on chat. So, welcome to a tough start to a stream. I'm so glad that there's a month break after this. Not after this stream, but after this week. Let's go. Morning, CJ. I will fix up check-in again tomorrow. Because I thought it was fixed, and it broke again because... Oh, I thought it was fixed. I just used the incorrect variable, so that's on me for not noticing. That is on me for not noticing, but I will get that fixed by Thursday's stream. And hopefully it doesn't break again. That would be nice. Yay! Let's swap. I hate being me, so I'll be Zach and... Well, actually, no. It's not fair to make anyone be me. Damn. Be nice to yourselves. Not trying to force positivity, but saying you hate yourself isn't gonna make you feel better. And comparing yourselves isn't any better. Y'all have bad days, you know. Y'all's are only human after all. True. That is very true. We're all humans. We all make silly mistakes. We all really shouldn't beat each other up or beat ourselves up as much as what we do, but humans be humaning. I forgot we started with the Pichu, Pikachu, and Raichu one tonight. That is how that is. Pyra is only 9% cute, according to Nightbot, but according to the Blue Sky post I saw earlier in the day, I'm pretty sure a lot of people find Pyra cute. Especially JDB. Because knowing how reposts work on that, I would assume that the people that reposted the Pyra art today was JDB. And yes, JDB counts as multiple people. J, D, and B. JDB is just 3 people in a trench coat. That is what I'm getting at. A good old 3 people in a trench coat problem. Just duplicate benches. New Discord name for JDB. New Discord name for JDB coming up. Nightbot has no tastes. Nightbot has tastes. It just refuses to show said tastes sometimes. Or acknowledge that there is decent tastes. Just duplicate benches. I had to remember who Mia was for a second there. Raichu cuter than Pikachu? Damn. That is a statement. That is a pretty bold statement there, Pickletron. An increasingly bold statement. My hair is a mess. Seriously, I never get my fringe cut correctly anymore. It's such a shame. Funny you say that. I ran into a CPU me on Crossworlds during the Joker Festival. That's crazy. I saw that a lot of people... Ooh. Okay, that wasn't fun. And that's still not fun. Give me a second. Wrong tube, I think. That wasn't fun. Oh, man. I hate... Oh, yeah, that sucks, raining it. Freaking... Ugh. I think it was a bit of food being stuck, but I also think it also went down the wrong tube. Which wasn't fun. Oh... There is a breathing tube and a food tube, and it went down the wrong one. Water go in food tube. Tube. What was I talking about? Oh, that's right. It was interesting to hear that a lot of people had interacted with other people within the community while playing the Crossworlds beta. Whether intentionally or not. So that was cool to see. Because I know that, a few days ago, Bubby and Todd interacted in the Crossworlds beta. Is it a beta or is it just an open beta? I don't remember how it works, but regardless, whatever. Regardless, who cares? Several people care. That is the whole point. Open beta, thank you. Hi, Gentleman Lucas, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. They raced earlier too? Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Because I've sort of just been not paying attention today. Or the past few days. Ugh. Mainly because I just needed to not. Because I didn't want to feel... I didn't want to, get in people's way again. It helps to iron out kinks in the online since the game is crossplay, thank God. There seemed like there was a few... Obviously, there will be a few issues with the open beta to start out with, especially when the game officially releases later in the month. I think I saw it was September 25th that it releases, if my memory is correct. My memory may be wrong, but we're just gonna roll with the fact that I think it was the 25th. Correct? Excelente. Oh, 26. Actually, it's a day later. It's got a friggin'... yeah, rain gets me. Close enough. Actually, it's 24 hours later. Well, no. Well, for some people it'll be the 25th. For us, it might be the 26th. You know? That's how that works. Maybe get that little tactic. These Pokemon are not Pokemoning today, that is for sure. You are correct. It's the 25th, 26th for Australia. We have to wait an additional day, but also not really. Considering we'll be the country that gets the game first, although that's also not technically correct because... reasons. Geography. There you go, that's a good reason. Geography. What was my thing today? It was Voltorb. Time differences are a thing. Yes. Yes, they are. Although once it because it's also going to be a digital game, once it releases digitally, it releases digitally everywhere around the world for the same time at the... yeah. Am I making sense? No. Am I trying to? A little. Although, since I have the Digital Deluxe Edition, again, thank you, JDB, I could play it 3 days earlier. Nice. That would be fun for you. I also did see that on Steam, I think another Tetris game was on sale. If I read it correctly. But there you go. Tetris Forever, that's it. I saw that pop up on my Steam notifications being like, oh, that game's on sale. Why do I keep saying for sale? Why do I try to keep saying for sale? It's Tetris Forever is not a house. I mean, the game is technically for sale, but it's on sale. Tetris for sale. Shut up. You're right. But was that Jigglypuff? It did say Jigglypuff. I don't want Jigglypuff. September 22nd for Digital Deluxe Early Access, unless it's on Switch, and 26th for the rest. 3 days earlier. The map ain't mathing for that. Though you could technically build a house with Tetraminos. Really? I don't think you could. Because as soon as you complete a line of bricks, the Tetraminos disappear. As soon as you finish up the final part of that house. That's a Futurama joke? I really gotta rewatch Futurama. It seems. There'd just be a lot of holes. Switch owners, regardless of their edition, have to wait until the 26th. 25th. I can read. Video games. Well, yeah, that would make sense as to why they wouldn't want to. I don't get the point of paying extra money just to play it a few days earlier. That to me doesn't make sense, but maybe that's just me. It's just me and my opinion. They include the DLC with Digital Deluxe. Okay. But that's different from being able to play the game early, no? Or is that just an additional bonus? I'm guessing that's just an additional bonus, even though that doesn't make sense to me? I don't know. It's an additional bonus to digital deluxe. I can't today. Digital. Yo, I heard you like a bonus, so we gave you a dish with your bonus. Makes it an additional bonus. My Switch 2 Joy-Con little holder's already got a scuff on it, which is not nice. But that is just how the cookie crumbles. Additional bonus, like shinies with good IVs. Yo, I heard you like a 6 IV shiny. So we gave you a shiny with 4. I really hope that I can yeet. I'd rather have 31. You get 4. And I get a Reizu next to me while I fish. Actually, there was a new bit of art made by Mel the other day that I need to add to this. Which was me, sorry, a Reizu, Yuxi, and myself sharing a lemonade. I've got a bunch of stuff to add to my... I've got a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow. Which may or may not include... I'm doing great. Which may or may not include the Twitch clips from last month. because it's now September and Twitch Highlights gets released in a couple days' time. So it would be nice to get that done. I mean, it already is technically done, except for the final week of August, which I just haven't compiled together yet. What happened there? The Switch 2 release for what? The frick did I just say? The Switch 2 release for Crossworlds is coming digitally by the end of the year and physically in early 2026. It's gonna be one of those days. It's gonna be one of those days. Shut up! It is just one of those days, JDB. For what? Insert the SpongeBob you what face. Understandable. Are we delayed or something? I haven't dropped a single frame, so I don't understand why there seems to be a bit of a delay. Nothing seems to want to work today. Boy, am I glad that at the end of the week I don't have to stream for a month. That is for sure. Where shall we go? Sorry, is that a button? Do I have a button behind the... I just saw something behind my screen here. It is a button! Why is there a button there? Add on to the list of things I need to do tomorrow. Clean my desk. My god. And then again, I think cleaning the desk would be a very smart idea. Especially considering a lot of the area here doesn't have a lot of room. You take good care of it. Nah, it's an egg. I need to rearrange my room to fit all the books I have, plus a cabinet I scavenged. Nice. I mainly need to just organize a lot of stuff in this room, because it's not looking good. That, and there is about 1, 2, 3 different controllers just chilling on the desk with nowhere to go. And 3 different types of other systems on here as well. That, and there's also dust in a few areas that needs to be cleaned. There's a tad bit of stuff in this room that needs to be done. That's life. I mean, for peck's sake, there's still confetti from Switch Up Shuffle Physical Fiesta on this desk. Clean your pecking desk, Zachary. Oh, that was an additional Charmander up there, then we don't need to worry about. Yippee. Actually, hold on, sorry. How many boxes do I have remaining? I have several. I could also probably clean out the Nincada box just to give myself a bit more room. But then again, you would also like to hope that I get this Charmander soon. You would like to hope. Considering we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 boxes full. Oh, 22 and a half boxes full of Charmanders. You would think I would get... you'd think I need a... And when you know it, I'm awake at this time again, this time because of stomach cramp. Good vibes, Chananzard. Good to see you. No check-in again today because it's broken, because I thought I fixed it, and turns out I did not. Turns out Zach did not fix it. It's an easy fix, but Zach's brain doesn't want to do the fix right now. Because Zach's brain is in stream mode, and Zach... no. No. So I will get around to people's actual proper check-in tomorrow. And I'm sorry that it's broken because it's my fault. It was my fault that it's broken, even though the reason why it broke in the first place was the computer's fault, because the computer blue screened of death. But then again, that's also partly my fault because I tried to download the VOD from the other night and also downloaded and also update something at the same time, and it caused the computer to crash. So ultimately, Zach's fault. But I will get it fixed. That will be a tomorrow fix. But yeah, good vibes, Shannon. I hope your stomach cramp goes away soon. For your sake. My hard drive is ready for this Road to Legend rank to end. Goodness me, JDB. There's a reason why I have a few external USBs, JDB. It is because stuff takes up a lot of room. Beach. It's not on, but it's just funny to be like, beach. There you are. I look good. I don't, not with that being right there, but you know what I'm trying to get at. There's also an additional other separate mic thing for this, but I'll just leave that one on for now. I'll clean that up as well. As of yesterday, I've recorded 70 gigabytes worth of 1080p 60 FPS footage. Nice. I'm not delayed, by the way, just typing between races. No worries, JDB. You have your fun over there, and I will have my slight bit of fun over here, trying to capture Pocket Monster. Or Shiny Hunt, I guess. Was that during the DKC playthrough? I swear that was during the DKC playthrough. If not, it could be Smash Bros. I distinctly remember Mushroomer laughing at that, though. I don't remember. To archives! To archives. It was Uno and GoldenEye 64. It was during GoldenEye. I'm almost to legend, 20 points away. Good luck. May it not be another 70 gigabytes worth of 1080p 60 FPS footage. So is the 4 the color of the shiny? Perhaps? Perchance. Happenstance. Perhaps, perchance, happenstance. That's what we'll go with. Because it sounds cool. Go. Go, go, Power Rangers. Got it. We're all good. That sounds quite boring. I was just reading something in the background and it was like, oh, new comprehensive TV deal for this particular thing. Doesn't explain what's in the TV deal. Okay. We're just waiting for eggs to hatch at this point. I might do 2 boxes tonight. Might do this box, take a break, and then do another box. Unless we get the shiny. In which case, who knows? But the Charmander eggs continue to be a troll. I am beginning to believe there is no such thing as Masuda method in BDSP. Which would be quite sad. Oh, the positive that I can take out of this is that it's not taking as long as Dialga. And now I have sealed my fate. For this to potentially take as long as pecking Dialga. I hope it doesn't take as long, please. Please don't do this to me. This thing is a pain. This thing is a bane. But that is just how it be. Charmander is still being stubborn, I see. Yep. It's not a fan of me. That is for sure. It is available in BDSP. I'm just unlucky. Considering in terms of odds for Masuda Method, we are over them big time at the moment. Also, this game is not giving me enough time to restock on eggs. So I would like to restock on eggs, please, and thank you. Beep, 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 beep. Because in this game, Fantina is trainer number 5. Yes. So you can get here at like 3 badges? 2 badges. 2 of them fangs. Which makes it easier. Yep. Sorry, I was doing a think. Was doing a think. You would really hope that I get this soon, wouldn't you? Because this is redonkulous. I don't really have much to talk about at the moment, unfortunately. I feel bad. Considering I'm meant to be chatting with you guys or just chatting about things in general. I just don't have anything to chat about at the moment. Which is not fun. But thankfully, we'll do this and then we'll go for a break. And then we got one box to go. Legend Reach, all good. Congratulations. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. Congratulations! My stomach's not cramping as bad as it was before, but I grabbed some water just in case. Good vibes, Charmander. Blame Charmander, it's dragging things out. It is. And Cream congratulated me too. I thought, okay, maybe I'm silly, but I didn't think. I don't know. I didn't think. All this just for it to reset when the game actually releases, JDB. Smile. But satisfaction. Do you need a Cocom? You right. I don't know, because here's the thing, I'm kind of not vibing at the moment, and I don't want to really drag a Cocom in just to bring down their mood as well, if that makes sense. Because that'll make me feel a little bit more worse than what I'm feeling. So we'll just gut this out for now, I feel. I'm still proud of myself for making it, fair enough. Like I said here, emotional support gram, but no pressure square. I think it's just more not wanting to necessarily drag other people's moods down, you know? Maybe I'll feel better once we hit this break, but who knows. You'll still get at least one more box out of me tonight, so... There you go. Cream said, you work so hard. Wow. Just wow. Nice. I hope you're really happy with yourself for that. Because it sounds like... It sounds like you've worked hard for it. That is for sure. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Here we go. You know, if you need to talk about how you're feeling... You know, if you need to talk about how you're feeling, don't feel bad for it. I personally don't mind streams of casual chatter and, like, talk about life. It helps get some of the breathers out for everyone, I feel. I know. I just don't want to... I don't know. I just kind of... I still feel a little awkward, in a way, just from stuff. So it's difficult to explain in a public setting, especially as I don't know. I don't want to say I'm half-arsing anything, because that'll be more of an insult on you guys, if anything. I do know that this is the last week of streams before the month off for the wisdom teeth removal, but I don't know. It's just probably just not all there at the moment, and that's not a good thing to admit, but it is the truth at the moment. Is that brain is just still a little annoyed at myself, and sorry, that really caught me off guard. What was that? It was the leaf. I got distracted by the leaf. Oh, yeah, this happened earlier today. I got Pierce's photo. Pierce moved into my town. When did Pierce move into my town? not too long ago. And I already have his photo. Nightbot confused me because Nightbot confused me because of the new little bot alert thing next to it. That was very confusing for me for half a second. And I also do know that it's September at the moment, but there's kind of really not a point in me doing anything for September, considering after this week I'm gone for a month. So... if you really want to do anything... There's a September, but why no Domtember? Because you wouldn't be able to handle it. You wouldn't be able to handle it, Chi. Wow, rude. I'm waiting for the you're right, though. I'm waiting for the you're right, though. I'm at least a switch, I say lying to myself. We knew. We knew you were lying. Make it pretty easy to realize. I'm joking, Chi. He was not joking. It's cool I spaced out and didn't hear it. Understandable, have a nice day. Red 2 says, you don't need to go at 100% all of the time. It's fine if you dial it back. You can 73.2% arse it sometimes. I don't even feel like I'm 73.2% venting at the moment. It's just been a hard couple of days. And I wish I could sugarcoat that, but unfortunately that's just the truth. I'm just not really too happy with being me, but you know, that's life. That was just an arbitrarily chosen number. 73 point... what? 2? 73.2%. Shout out to the people that are currently going at 73.2% of themselves. They're the real MVPs. You the real MVP. So I just looked back at my Crossworld footage of 145 gigabytes worth of footage with 35 gigabytes just being just the Joker Festival footage. Good lord. We all have aspects that we need to improve on, but hey, that's what life's for. True. Very true. Just gonna line myself up. There we go. Alright. Also, on behalf of Mel, pencil alert. That is adorable. Let me just quickly show that off before I go for a break. There it is. It's JDB and Pichu sleeping. Super cute. Super cute. Hurt my hand. I'm gonna go for a break. When we return, another box of Charmander. Ow! Another box of Charmander. Big ow, my hand is not being nice to me at the moment. Seriously, what did I do just then? It felt like something is not well in my left hand. Great. I'll be right back. Wah! I don't know why wah, but wah. Waluigi. Or Wario, depending on your tastes. But I'm back. So there you go. I think I will do this box and then that will be it. Yeah, stream on the shorter side. I can't speak. On the shorter side, but I think it's understandable as to why. I finally get Waluigi's mariachi outfit in Mario Kart World, new racing gear, along with King Boo's pirate outfit. Nice. I think I still got a fair few characters to get their costumes of, or their outfits of, but that will be when I get around to it. A lot of things are. Zach will get around to it when he wants to. I haven't touched Bonanza in almost a week, which feels weird. And it's nothing to do with Bonanza. It's just more that I got busy and just haven't had the time. That's fair, yeah. I don't know, it's just... Zach took a step away from playing... I've been trying to beat other games, but the other games have frustrated me. I at least did get past that level that annoyed me on Saturday, but at the same time, I should have been much better about it. And to be fair, F-Zero GX is a fun game. It is just confusing for a beginner. Or at least slightly frustrating for a beginner. But that is the tales of living and learning. Especially when you haven't really played an F-Zero game before outside of 99. Although F-Zero 99 can't really be counted as a F-Zero game, per se. It looks way too fast. I think that is the appeal, but that's also the difficulty in it, is that the game is fast. F-Zero games are hard from the start and demand your best. but they reward you when you get good. Mario Kart is easier to pick up and play with better multiplayer, but it hates human players with a vengeance. Mario Kart is definitely a lot easier to pick up and play because of its more simplistic controls and understanding, but my goodness, does it just hate. Yes, the blue shell is a good item, but my god, the blue shell needs to just not exist sometimes. Why they got rid of custom items in World is a very confusing concept to me, but then again, they also got rid of the option to kick players. There is some baffling choices in World, that is all I can really say. Hopefully it gets fixed in future. Even then, the blue shell generally doesn't benefit the person who uses it, it just exists to spite people who are good. Rainding immediately before that just said, tell me about it, and you could rinse repeat the same message, and it would still be as true. The other thing about F-Zero GX as well is that they have that particular mission where there's a bomb strapped to your car and you have to be going a certain speed or else you will kaboom. I haven't reached that level yet, but I know when I do, soft resets are going to be my... The save states are going to be my friend. Big time. But at least that's hard. At least you can go into that expecting for that to be hard. Because that's another thing, is that if you go into a game expecting for it to be hard, then I think you will have a much easier time. Because if you know you're coming up to a section or you're coming into a game that you know is notoriously hard, I feel as if you have an easier time trying to be like, okay, I can understand this a lot easier than usual. But if you pick up a game and then realize that, dang, it gets difficult in some places and it frustrates you, then it's still unacceptable, but at the same time, how were you meant to know? But regardless, I shouldn't be dragging on this, I'm sorry. This isn't for stuff to talk about during stream. I'm just filthy at myself at the moment. Still am. But, you know. I'll make sure to go into the Great Korok on Thursday in a much better mental mindset. That is for sure. As Chi just screams. Keep squaring until you stop feeling bad about talking about your feelings. Square. Remember the square police from Cinder? That's all that just went through my mind when I did that square in the way that I did it. I think she sent me that as a voice recording. Whoa. I'm on bike and I'm fast. Fast bike. Zach, you and the crew actually made me enjoy Mario Kart last time. That's a hell of an achievement. I had a laugh about narrow losses, took pride in being Mr. 5th place, and genuinely had a great time. So thank you for that. You're doing alright. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm sorry that there wasn't a Mario Kart stream yesterday, but at the same time, I knew that if I had streamed yesterday with feeling as frustrated as what I was, especially playing Mario Kart World, a game that on stream I've not had the best record with, it would have caused a lot more issues than what there currently is. So I think it was smart for me to not stream yesterday, and I will stand by that decision to not stream yesterday. Gotta look after yourself first. I just wanted to say that. You're all good. You're all good. Oh no. Admittedly, I don't want to be on Discord right now, but that's just me. I've been pinged in artwork, I believe. I did get pinged in artwork. What is this? I actually don't get the reference to this, but I think this is a Sonic Racing Crossworld thing. Why does it look like I'm doing a little dance? Or am I just waving? And also, yes, I have a lemon shirt. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the lemon. That'll be in October. This is cute. Thank you, Mel. Zach the koala looking good. Oh god. I didn't actually mean to zoom in on the lemon. I didn't mean to zoom in on the lemon. Ah, get me out of here. Get the lemon out of here. Ain't nobody want to see that, Shanks. Ain't nobody wants to see that, Shanks. Not right now. I know I have to eat a lemon at some point. I'll get there. I'll get there. I have not forgotten. But boy, do I just feel silly. Lemon. Hello, Cinder. No check-in again, because I made a mistake with fixing it. Because I'm... Boing. Imagine if we could glitch or lag IRL. I mean, there is glitches IRL. It's called, No, I'm not... you know what? I'm not going to finish that sentence. I'm not going to finish that sentence. I'm not going to finish that sentence thinking about it. It's a horrific joke. It is an actually horrific joke. I'll DM it to you, True. It doesn't have to do with that. Run into the corner of your house at a weird angle, and then suddenly you're in some crawl space. Oh no. Not the back rooms. I love how I beat Chi to her own joke. I knew she was gonna make a back rooms joke. I love the back rooms. Come on. No. No. You get beaten to the joke today. Hi, Gabby. What the frick? Oh, that's right. Mark that I need to deal with. I want to BLJ all the way to Australia. Says Chunda. Like chowder, but cinder, Chunda. You take the moon and you take the square. You take everything that does head at a bear. You stir it all up and then you're done. Can't think of any more words to rhyme. It's Chunda. Big Chunda. Good old Big Chunda. Wouldn't that be Cheetah? Grem becomes Banui, don't tell Mooch. Chiungus? Oh my god. Too late, he already did it? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. It's adorable. Have I ever seen it? I don't think I have. If I do, I don't remember. I still remember when I got turned into a Banui because I freaking KO'd Mooch in F-099. And then people went, damn. Chunda is just an electric type Grem. Chi plus Thunder equals Chunda. Hold on, I have to verify that I'm human to go into the Proton Buru. I have seen the Cinder at the Banui, the Grem Banui. It is adorable. I had to verify that I was human for the thing. That is great English, by the way. For the thing. Nailed it. You're a thing, got him? What does that even mean? What is a thing? I want you to know that all I have in my brain right now, instead of saying the thing, is, you know, it's the bear, but instead of it's the thing. Me when Dr. Seuss, the thing. This the thing, Zach, man. Slide whistle. I don't even know where mine are. Genuinely don't. I know it's still around, because I think it's in, it's up. It's, I'll just point. It's not up there, but it's on the other side, because there's another stuff, another like part of the walk-in wardrobe that has them, so they're in that bit. But they're not there, nor are they at the top one, nor are they with the plushies. The thing is just one of the bears as one of the Fantastic Four. That movie was terrible. It looked too clean, and what I mean by that is that this... Oh, sorry, I thought you meant Fantastic Four, not Cat in the Hat. Okay, I get ya. I got ya. I get it. No, I don't. No, I do not. The Cat in the Hat is a fascinating train wreck, says Rainding. I will be boldly and say it's worse than the Ratatouille knockoff. Oh my god. Respectfully. Oh my god. One thing I really appreciated there... One thing I really appreciated was the fact that Rainding, just was like, worse than Ratatouille? Now just imagining a Rainding react stream to that movie now, no. You've caused a great disturbance. You've caused a great disturbance. Welcome to my childhood, Zachman. You and I aren't that older than each other, Gabby. We tend to stay away from Hollywood films, and yet you'll still make me watch frickin' Stuart Little. You binge. Tend to. Stuart Little is the exception. I don't think I've actually ever seen Stuart Little. Nor do I want to. Frick that little rat. never watched Stuart Little on stream. Now that is a lie. That is a lie. It's not a lie, but is a lie. Petition to force Zach to watch Stuart Little? You would have to freaking Clockwork Orange me to make me watch Stuart Little. That is not true. Not just a petition from Tree, a petition! $10K followers on what? $10K followers on Twitch? To make me watch Stuart Little? How many Stuart Little movies are there? There's 3 Stuart Little movies, says Chaotic. 2 theatrical, 1 straight to DVD. 3. Make it a donation incentive for a charity. Zach buys a DVD of Stuart Little, and we both watch out DVDs at the same time and audio record it for people to be in sync with their copies. Oh, Jesus Christ. A watch-along for Stuart Little. What on earth is this? I'm getting spammed in DMs and I don't like it. Or Sackman 103 to watch the Stuart Little movie. Oh my god. Falling asleep again. Gonna try to catch up on sleep before I... try to catch up on the sleep I lost from the stomach cramp. All good, Shannon Zard. Have a good sleep, my friend. Chat, can we get a shout out for Shannon Zard actually? Just to hopefully give Shannon some more followers, because Shannon's a great streamer in their own right. Who I think thoroughly deserves a lot more love and support. I wish I could catch more of Shannon's streams myself, that is for sure, but sometimes the stuff just doesn't stuff at the stuff. So hit that follow button and help give Shannon Zard some good stuff, that is for sure. Like Shannon Zard here, good peeps. Good peeps indeed. I don't think I'm ever gonna hit 10k followers here. I don't think I'll ever hit 10k followers on any of my socials, really, but there you go. Not that I really need to hit specific numbers to achieve anything that I want to achieve, but, you know. I say that, and I want to, at least get the YouTube little creator award where it's like, Zachman103 achieved wham. All I saw was hey now, and the first thing that came to mind was you're a rock star, Rainding. I hate my brain. You never know what could happen. You're right. You're right, but I don't know. Not feeling too optimistic at the moment, but that's mainly just bad brain grems being bad. Bleh. Bad brain grems being bad brain grems. That is hard to say. How dare you boot me? Hey now, you're a hey now. Get your hey now. Hey now. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Rainding, if you still have the Stuart's P screenshot, can you DM it to me? Binch, don't you have a Stuart's P poster? Is that not a thing you have? You lost the image. Good lord, man. Good lord, man. This thing is just not being a thing. The Charmander is not Charmandering. Geez, time went quickly. That is for sure. Good. Yes, you can. Thursday, Great Coruscant. Friday, multiplayer games. Saturday, day off. Sunday, Clubhouse. I have to remember. We have 11 to go. I got freaking 11 of them. 11 of them to go. You're gonna hate me. Why would I hate Chi? Yeah, I'm gonna rip her head off. It's a lot safer than what I was originally gonna say. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why. This is why. This is why. There's more. This is this. Yes. Insert the whooper. Was it It was whooper. Insert the whooper. This is Wa. At its finest of Was. Do you like the Wa? I like the Wa. While I do not think it is Pog, it is Wa. None of this is good, Victor. That's why it's called Wa. This thing's not shining. It's not even cracking an egg. Give egg. Give egg right now. Give. Oh my god, that freaking Dexter's laboratory picture is diabolical. I keep forgetting I actually have that in there. Oh, and it's followed up by that? Okay. Okay. Why is Putt Putt here? Why is Putt Putt here? Why did I think Putt Putt was doing the Awooga? That art was based off a freaking... Of course it was based off a freaking... A screenshot from Putt Putt. That's a children's game, by the way. You'd expect a children's game to be... I don't know. I don't know how to finish sentences. Am I going insane? Don't answer that, Cinder. You of all people can't answer that. Oh great, I got another YouTube comment. One of the comments on a recent YouTube short, the one about the Zelda elevator, a lot of people are annoyed at me because they're like, why didn't you use recall? It's like, bro, it's just meant to be for fun. It's meant to be a funny little short. Why didn't you play the game the way I play it? Me. Someone literally wrote a comment, and I quote, so dumb, followed by the fry, the like, McDonald's fries emoji. How about recall your backseating? Yes, on a short that was from 2 years ago. Five to go. Cause Zach really ain't feeling it tonight. And I feel bad for saying that, but at the same time, it is unfortunately the truth. Zach's just not feeling good mentally at the moment again. But that is life. Give me the butter. This is good butter. This is not good butter. I expected good butter, and I'm not getting it at the moment. What the heck is this bullshit? Did I grab that Charmander? I did. There's 4 to go. There's 4 of them things. Give me the butter. No, I don't want that. I'm just trying to play the game. If I do the game, I do the game. If you do the game, then go the game with the game, and do the game, then you go the game. Yes. That is how that works, and that's how I'm gonna go. If I say that's how that go, then it go. Go, kitty, go. I don't know why that popped in my head, but there you go. I'm falling. And I refuse to get up. No, I don't want that. This might actually be a struggle to get a single clip for. But then again, Twitch highlights for September is going to be short. Because Wisdom Tooth removal next week. Which will lead to a big healing process, but... me. That's the sound we're going to make, and that's the sound we're going to roll with. Just me. Balls. $3D. Balls 3D. Sure. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Isn't that the same one with the really silly title? Cinder, behave. There we go. Nope. I will see you in a month, Charmander. I will see you in a month. How funny is it that we're gonna be starting with the spoop of Giratina for the month of October when we get back to this. You ain't shine, so you ain't gonna be mine. I said, are you gonna be my girl? Sounded good. Yeah. I'm just not with it today. But we got through 2 boxes, so that's all good. I'm sorry for the short stream, but I don't know. Just no. No. As opposed to Duck Duck Goose. No. Tuesday, no stream, so tomorrow there's no stream. Wednesday there's no stream. Thursday, Great Korok Hunt. Friday, multiplayer games. Saturday is a day off as well. Sunday is my final stream for a month, which will be Clubhouse Games. As for now, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you guys on Thursday for some of the Great Korok Hunt. Cheers, everybody.